everybody, and welcome to another episode of Curse of Father Torment. Tonight we're playing the module Curse of Strahd, but we're playing it in the system and the setting of Frostmark RPG, everything created by Marc. There's a content warning for tonight of bad language, heavy topics, gothic horror, and perhaps some gore. We shall see. But we have a wonderful cast of players. I got Daphne, I have a headache, played by Malakim Soldier. Our lovely Suko. We shall see if Suko makes it to the session tonight. But it doesn't matter because we got Leonard. I'm being stalked and I don't like it. I have a duelist played by Pepper. Hello, welcome.
It's me.
Soul of the Started Chiefly Bard, played by the soul of the party. Hester, how you do?
Greetings.
And Styrex, slightly less unstable, our Tiefling Elementalist played by Neorak, which might change today, perhaps more unstable. Ah!
Oh my god!
That was so far away!
How far did you go?
Went into the room.
I actually went outside the room. It's so echoey. You got it.
That's amazing. What happened last time, gang?
We started just after the confrontation between Zuleika and Kirill, and where she was told, she now has to go into the corner and question everything she's doing. I'm sure she did go to the corner and slept there also, and as it was late, we also decided to set up camp and everything for everyone, and we took watches because we were a little bit just to be safe, not get out of practice, and so we did, and we had some talks here and there, and a lot of dreams. Everyone, maybe because we're sleeping so close to a statue of Father Knight or the presence of him, had a dream of maybe the best happy life they can think of, but waking up to the sad of reality that is just a dream, and indeed not reality. And it brought out some more somber feelings from everyone, and evoked some conversation how to go forward, even especially after we have been almost all died before we got here, so some mixed feelings everywhere and everyone a bit unsure. But we decided to keep it together and follow along with the ride for now, do what we think is right. And we had some breakfast with the werewolves again. Kirill let us know that Milivoy won't be going to be part of the pack, and he needs to be taken back to Kresk, and if he dare comes back, he's gonna get fucking murdered. And she was unhappy with the influence he might have had already on the kids, from what we could tell. So she left breakfast early and dealt with that. And then Bianca had a talk with Styrex, and she was wanting to have some time with her, and maybe, especially because she was at the ball, and maybe they can chit-chat a bit and have some time with themselves. And Styrex, at first unsure and uncomfortable, accepted and had a fun time, which is something rare here in Barovia. And
The cutest thing ever.
Imagine having fun time, Barovia.
got her hair done, and she was able to give some gifts to Bianca, who was quite happy to have something else than just leather. And with that, we were all ready to go. We just picked up our people that we need to go with, Bianca and Milivoy, and we sent on our way. Skenis had some wolves for us, so they can show us the fastest way, since we didn't really know where we were at that point. But as we were tracking through the woods and the mountains, we did, not far away, hear a thunder bolt, probably lightning bolt, and everyone was at attention. And it being so close, there was no other option but to strive on the path, even with Milivoy and Nyanka with us, to confront whatever might be there, thinking that is the mentor of sirens that we're about to find.
Well, maybe. I'll try to keep the force up.
Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
That's what we think. That's why I said we think, you know.
Perhaps.
Thank you. Let's return to the moment, shall we?
Yes. Det där var enda tiden Birsenberg var inte ens loss. Enda gången.
There we go.
Jävla ballsy han är.
The chilly and delicate wind works its magic on your state of mind.
Okay.
The mire of newly acquired knowledge and tense political complexities of the Red Fang certainly weighed heavily on you there for a while. But as the hours went by on your trek, as noon became afternoon, the crisp and fresh breeze eroded your burdens, cleansing your mind into clarity again.
Nice. Nu är det bara
You've decided that there is nothing more that you can do with the werewolf enigma, at least for now. Maybe one day you may stumble upon the lost former Alpha Emil and reinstate him into power, or one day you might feel capable enough to perhaps take up the mantle as Alpha yourself. But who knows when and if that day will come. No, there's no use in pondering upon troubles so far away on the horizon, when there's literally a flash of tempestuous destiny just ahead. A sudden electric outburst came from the trees mere kilometers away. Could this be what you think it is? You cast a quick glance at your traveling companions, wondering for a moment if you are free to investigate his peculiarity. Nyanka is putting on a brave face and she's trying to hide her quite strained breath. Trudging through snow is not easy for short legs, after all, but she seems determined to show no weakness. Milivoy, on the other hand, grows even further irate at the news of your detour, but as he recognizes he has no say in the matter, he keeps his thoughts to himself behind a mask of tumultuous emotions. Together, as a party, you decide that this is worth investigating. So you plunge yourself into the sea of evergreen trees in the hunt of a walking mystery that has tickled your curiosity for more than a week now. The question is, will you come to regret finding out the answer? After lumbering through the fresh snow of yesterday's storm for a short while in the general direction of where the lightning came, you feel confident enough that your prey must be
De har fortfarande
quite
inte dödat min
close.
golem.
How do you want to proceed?
I think it's probably best we stealth forward.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Starix, it's up to you, I suppose, but
We could try stealth, and it would be the best that you actually be stealthy, actually. Because if I don't know if he's still together with his group, but
oh, I mean, from what we heard, I mean, we never confirmed it necessarily, but there was a group going to the Temple of Father Night, and only one person coming out being mad.
and so far I don't know if it's exactly him.
I mean, we don't know, no, but
but
Quite possible.
it's better to be careful with them. And also, we have an invited guest that might be not really friendly at first. Looks at the wolves.
But you were like,
Spelet stört.
Like they stop in their track, look up at you, and then turn their heads again.
Steg 1, 2, 3.
you were
On cue with the
pretty,
shit.
pretty important to him, right? No matter how mad, he probably recognizes you. I assume.
I hope so. It's been 4 years.
Maybe 4 years since he has been gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
At this point, he said that he will come back a couple months, but that months became years.
Do you think it's best if you go a little bit forward instead of us, so he maybe sees a friendly face at first, or you? Because I don't want to put you in danger, but I also don't want to make him,
Attack
scared.
us.
Styrax looks also back at Nyanka Millie Boy. I will even suggest that maybe you two should go to Kresk.
No.
And Daphne and I
no.
can just check.
I'm not gonna let you go there alone for sure.
Finally, is this going to be dangerous? Again, I am a child.
Yes, we know
I'm
that.
Not, I think we can see that.
Good,
Yeah.
but you don't seem to remember it.
Listen, it's very important.
Yeah,
That's right
but
now.
you listen. My life is important.
Also,
Think about it.
Also, let me say that probably he wouldn't stand that girl.
Okay.
She's charming in her own way.
Mm.
Well, Nyanka, think about it like this. It's like if Katerina would be missing for like a year, and you don't know where she's gone, and then finally you hear her scream in the distance. Would
Yeah.
you not also want to go there and figure out what's going on?
Are
even
you-
if it might be dangerous?
Are you stupid? This is not a good analogy.
Why is it not?
Katarina can't shoot lightning.
Well, she has
Yeah.
some magic items that can do pretty crazy things.
Uh,
Maybe she just found one. and
I
then
know nothing
suddenly
about
she-
that.
Suddenly she shoots lightning bolts out of a staff that she found. And she can't control it, so it's like going all over the place.
Well, I wouldn't approach them. Like,
You wouldn't
throw the
at
staff
all?
away.
Okay.
First.
All right. Let's not argue and
cursed,
shout
but you
where
should not,
where
you know?
there's potentially a madman with a lightning bolt near us. Okay. I mean, I'm on the side of going back to Crest. We need to drop them off. They essentially gonna put them in danger potentially.
I mean, they can stay further back. I mean, Milavoy used to
let's-
take care of kids. Surely he can...
Leo, still very dangerous. Even if he lost his mind, it will be even worse. I think it's better if you two, Daphne and I, will go check, and if we confirm that it's not him, we'll go back instantly.
I will maybe stay a bit back, let you two go ahead. Safety reasons. But I will not just go away. Let's investigate, figure out what's going on. I honestly am sure both of these can take care of. They can even probably chill here if they really wanted to go far away. If you're really that scared.
I'm not leaving them alone.
The wolves can also stay here.
Still, they are unarmed and he's a kid.
I mean,
I'm not
can't argue
discussing
much with
leaving you
that.
two at all. Not at all. We're going there together, or we're not going, and I'm all for going. And he's just gonna start stepping forward again. He's like, I'm not gonna let you go there alone. If we don't find an agreement with staying a little bit away, then
In that case, let me and Daphne go further.
I can live with that, yes. Be in
Right.
hearing range. We'll just stay in hearing range.
Okay. In that case, Daphne, let's go.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And
It's gonna be
when the
okay.
boy,
Sure, it's gonna be better than one I experienced with my mentor. She pats you on the
Mentors.
shoulder.
plural.
Yeah. Well, one of them was slightly better than the other, but
I would not. agree
I'm
with that
sure it's
necessarily.
going to be fine.
Wizard, please move.
As I was wolves with Daphne. Also looking for silence.
I see.
Alright,
Millevoy-
stay.
He crosses his hands over his chest, his arms. The timing is strange when Nyanka is here. I don't personally know you, but being a child in Barovia is hard enough as it is. But on the other hand, I understand the yearning of wanting to find somebody. And if you're this close, then I would hate for you to lose this opportunity.
You take care of kids, right? Good at that. Maybe you can.
Yeah, but, and he kind of like whispers underneath his hand, I've never taken care of somebody who has such an attitude.
See it like a new challenge. Just make sure you stay away and be safe. All right. I think we can do that. I mean, magic has its range as well. You just need to stay out of that.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
It's like 200 feet, kind of. If you're like 200 feet of air, you're probably fine.
That's good to know.
Pretty likely,
I will
especially
take
with trees.
I will take your word for it. Meanwhile, trekking through the forest. Okay, so Daphne is probably gonna do a track.
Track.
A track.
Tracking.
I have to step open for her.
A crack.
Crack hag.
She gets advantage because it's a humanoid.
Oh, nice.
Because of her favorite enemy. And we're also gonna do a stealth.
That's survival cunning that she needs to roll? Or?
Survival intelligence to
Survival
track.
Okay. And guidance probably. She would guide
Is there
herself.
a stealth canine or they?
For this is definitely going to be, this would be more of a cunning, because the snow is impossible not to make noise with, so it's more about the timing of when you walk, so it's not overheard and hiding behind the trees. So, yeah, let's do stealth cunning for you two.
Can you?
Damn!
16 and 21 for tracking.
Okay.
I don't think she can guide on both rolls. No.
let's not
Yeah,
do that.
that's what I thought.
Let's not do that. Okay. Daphne, pretty like it's a longer process now because you're not entirely sure where that flash of lightning came from. So it's staying hidden whilst trying to find tracks and not really knowing in which direction they're going is pretty complicated. But Daphne, using the peculiarities of her own soul, where she's just in tune as a predator tracking whatever prey she wants to track. There is for sure a supernatural ability here going on for Daphne to take up this trail. Slow through the between the trees, trying not to disturb the snow too much. And it's like all of it is pretty fresh, the snow. There's only a few animals that have gone around in the area, and actually some woven paw prints. But otherwise, it's pretty untouched because of the violent storm that just ended a couple of hours ago. There's signs of it, even like parts of branches and weaker trees have toppled over, which is a small obstacle but an easy one to overcome. And you finally have to like circle around a little bit, and finally you find the power tracks and you slowly head up towards it. Coming upon... It's not here. Let's see.
Yeah. Also, just to confirm, we did witness Daphne would know the amount of creatures, so probably just him, right? From the tracks.
Oh, yes, Daphne can
confirm.
see that there is only one pair of tracks here, and they're small. Either child size or small humanoid. And there's only one pair of them, indeed. That one.
Meep.
Meep. Oh.
Cool meep. I like this meep. Spooky. Spooky meep. Where are we coming from? Oh, where's Cyrixon? Daphne's coming from, actually.
They're coming from here.
The north.
Yeah. Also, I would say that we are probably 100 feet behind, and then Milivoy and Nyanka probably another 100 feet behind. something like that.
So 200 feet from.
Yeah, they're 200
front.
feet behind. We're 100 feet behind.
Yep.
Depending on how long this takes, you might also start sneaking up.
Yeah. Well, the journey would have probably taken 20-25 minutes normally, but it's coming into 40 now just because of the slower pace. There we go. The circling around a little bit. And you actually come upon the remnants of, it seems to be an abandoned road. Not entirely sure where it's going or where it is in either direction. But there's the remnants of some kind of wooden bridge that have fallen into disrepair, and you have this frozen pond. And in that frozen pond there is a pretty large carriage with the skeletons of 2 horses. One that is somewhat, or 4 horses. Some of the bones are out of the water and frozen like that, whilst two of them are completely sunken into the water and then frozen on the bottom of the pond. The carriage is purple with a bold silver insignia, and there are several things you immediately recognize about it. Syrax, some that Daphne recognizes. What you both know is that you have seen a similar carriage before. This one is smaller. The one you saw before was much larger. At your approach to the village of Barovia, do you remember? Yeah, do you remember that there was this big carriage and there were two Barovians selling off objects from within it in some kind of auction, and then Cantemir arrived with Periwinkle and took over the situation?
Yeah.
It is the same insignia. It is the same making of the coach and the same color coordination. And Syrax, you now, with your memories intact, easily recognize this as Duchess Nonel's insignia.
Starrock just stares at it and
What's more important, though, is standing on that little island out there, hunched over, there is a small, mostly brown figure. He is squatted over and is looking curiously at the carriage. And there is this fresh impact on the side of the carriage that is above the frozen surface, where there is even a little bit of smoke that is coming off of it. And there's some muttering that is coming from that figure, but he hasn't noticed you yet. What you want to do?
I think probably Bethany's going to ask Sarah anything. Do you want to approach?
is there anything that can be burned on the carriage?
Well, you don't know what it contains, but the carriage is for sure made out of some amalgamation of predominantly wood, and there is this fresh impact, indeed blast mark on the part that is above the frozen surface, where a little bit smoke comes off.
Okay. In that case, seeing the whole situation and taking all the pieces together, Stargax, to for sure check, is gonna actually use Firebolt on the wheel of the cart.
Okay, make me an attack. Yeah, that is enough. 9 damage. Another impact. The blast creates another mark on the side of it. It's not exactly the same as the first. This one seems to be more spread out and a little bit more surface level, whilst the one that was already there was smaller and more intense. But immediately springing to their feet and backing off, head thrown in your direction, eyes open with panic, you can finally see the figure before you.
Yes, sir.
There is a muddied, battle-scarred, and right now terrified dwarf before you. His hair is tied into a ponytail with many wild sprouts of hair going in all sorts of directions. Half of his face is covered in bandages that appear maybe even years old. His clothes are torn, scratched up, as if he has fought a mighty battle against the wicked nature of Barovia. Hung around his chest is a brown duffel bag, almost bursting at the seams due to the contents inside, with random pockets full of remnants of books, small trinkets, and knickknacks. Most notably, the dwarf is still clad in this unique half-plate armor that nearly covers his chest and back and sits on him compactly. This plate seems almost in pristine condition, only bearing a little dirt picked up from the forest ground. And at the center top of the plate, there is a brand of the Copperbeard clan. Styrax. He looks terrible.
Styrax will ask, did the fireball leave like any flames?
No, it seems like the wood is too cold for it to catch fire. So it just basically left a black mark. But as the creature or the dwarf looks your way where the fireball came, you will never catch me alive! Be gone! And he starts running away.
As soon as he starts running away, Styrax will ask Daphne to cast message to Ireus and just tell him to stop, that Styrax is here.
Yeah, I'll definitely will cast message and be. This is Styrax here. She wants to talk to you. Don't run away, please. Just want to talk.
He stops in his tracks, looks over his shoulder again. The devils are in my head. Stop this!
Styrax will actually start
You want my
walking
key?
forward.
You want my key? Stop it! You will never have my key. Are you one of these? You are going to be turning into a furry monster soon, aren't you? No. Not today, and not tomorrow. I'm gone. Continues to backing off, looking at you, and his whole body language is completely different. He is cowering.
Styrax will actually keep running and will just pull her notebook out and just try screaming please, Ireus, stop! Don't! I promise it's me!
What? No! What are you calling? Shoot! I don't know!
Where are the rest? Where is
the rest? What are you... No, you're trying to play tricks with me. Yes. Are you one of those buck trees? Yes, those elven buck trees. No, not today, sir. Not
Do I really
today.
need to cast? Styrax will just actually undress and show him the soul mark.
Oh no, you're going to have to turn into those fur creatures. I'm thinking... And, suddenly... evanescently, floating through the air, just randomly coming into view. It's this almost firefly kind of movement of a little tiny nobule of purple light and whimsically moves through the air, and as Irius falls to his knees and scrambles to get away, it just bloop, and impacts his head. And as he turns around and looks at you, his eyes are lined in another kind of emotion, more of shock this time. And he rushes forward instead. Why are you so... You're familiar to me, how? I don't, who are you?
Don't you actually recognize me?
No, should I? Why? Oh. And he grasps his head, and his eyes creaks into the slits as he's experiencing pain, and he groans deep. Why always at the tip of my tongue? I just can't... I don't like being up there. Why are you making me being up there?
Why Astaros is slowly making like steps and just trying to bring herself closer. It's okay. You might have forgotten, but do you know where you come from?
He walks forward, eyes wide. He's just ignoring whatever headache he's having. He actually grabs onto your sleeve and kind of rustles you back and forth. You need to tell me what's going on. What is this? Who are you? Why are you making... What is going on? Where am I?
Staros will actually just get on her knees and just hug him.
I don't understand what's going on. Why are you making it feel this way? Can you make it stop?
I miss you. You can actually see a tear on Staros' face.
What do you want to know, Elven Bucktree? I have a key, but I don't like being up there. I haven't been up there, so disorganized. All my books, all my folders, just all in disarray.
It's okay. It's okay. Staros will just get away from the hug and just hold Ariel's hands. It's okay, right?
You've been kind to me. No one has ever been kind.
You don't really recognize me, but I'm actually your apprentice. From outside the mists.
Outside this, there's only mist, all the time. Mist. There's nothing else. But how could I teach anybody? Maybe I taught you how to hide. I'm very good at hiding.
Starox will actually open her notebook with the first few pages and just sewing into him like, this is what you have taught me. This is what you have been doing also outside the maze.
It's heartbreaking seeing him like this. When he looks at the Coptic runes and arcane circles and the notes, there's two things happening at once. There's this pang of familiarity that brings him almost to tears. There's redness in his eyes immediately, but there's also this mingle of extreme and profound frustration that he doesn't know. And with a trembling hand, he kind of touches the paper and sweeps his hands over it. Tip of my tongue. What is this? Who are you?
Okay. Sarah will actually hold his hands drop away to just make him stop trembling. What I'm saying is the truth. I am your apprentice. You seem like you lost your memory.
You want to help me, yes? You seem like I have a key. I mean, I need a key, but it's dangerous up there. It's scary up there. Maybe with you could perhaps help me. Help me do it. There's a door. I have a key.
Okay.
The books are in disarray.
Okay.
The books needs to be fixed.
Okay, let's keep it down. Keep calm. Okay? Just.
Oh yes,
we'll-
yes. We cannot
we'll
speak
get-
too loud. The mice are listening. The mice are flying.
There is a way to make you remember things. And firstly, we are here to help. Okay? This. We. And you can just see Starbucks starts also just trembling and just tears on your face, seeing her former master being like that. It's gonna be okay, and we'll try to help as much as we could.
He tries her best probably to comfort you. Like a hand on your shoulder or something.
He's completely stunned and he seems in pain and soothed at the same time. There is this purple light that strangely moves through his veins of his left arm into his hand, where there you can find the soul mark that you know so well, Syrinx, of a raven being backdrop by a storm cloud with electricity going in all directions. And the light kind of spreads through his hands. This hand, it looks down upon it. Yes, it's time to use the key. Maybe, but you need to promise me the door. It's scary. It's time before I lose it.
It's Starbucks will just again keep not even just not letting the hands go, like one of the hands, and we'll just give me a moment, okay? We'll do something real quick. Starbucks stands up and takes a few steps away and casts detect magic.
Oh, he continues by saying, no, there's no stop. The key is coming out. The key must come out. Oh, that's sad.
And we'll get closer to just see what sees around Ireo.
Definitely will cast resistance on you.
Oh,
So the next saving throw you have before.
there it is. And he holds out his hand. He whispers through a few harsh words in Coptic. The soul mark lights up in this extremely white blue, and he turns around and behind him, and he causes this to appear.
What did you just did?
It is a swirling crackle in reality. Sizzling line of blue, jagged like a bolt of lightning, appears in the air. It crackles for a moment, then widens into a scar. The surface is at first of the swirling blue energy rippling with mystery, but then the picture before you changes. A black mist starts to ooze from the scar in reality, and within a second, this portal before you changes form completely. Now it's in the shape of melted black pudding, a roiling and boiling surface of black tar, and it continues to exude this dark fog pulsing around it. The door, that's the key. The door, I cannot cast the key again. The key is heavy.
Styrax will try to turn a stool towards her. What key are you talking about?
He looks at his hand. The key, I have it, but it's heavy on me to cast. Door, dangerous. Bookshelf, all in disarray, not organized, must be organized. I haven't been there in a while, it's scary, I don't want to go through, but maybe with you.
I will try to help as much as I can. I've been also tried to help you before. But first, please, if there's still a bit of you in there, I need you to just come with me. Just for a little longer. And then we can decide what to do with this. Please do it, at least for me.
The door won't be open forever. It closes after a while. Cannot use key again. You need promise me to help.
Styrax looks back at Daphne, then back to Rose and just she nods.
Need to be careful. The flying mice, they're listening. The Helman bacteries don't listen to what they have to say. And most important, never trust a Vox memo. Vox memo. Lead you astray. Dangerous. Don't listen to them. Also, are you sure your friend is not a wolf on two legs? Are you sure?
I am sure.
Oh, gotta be careful. Hide. We gotta hide.
Wait, what did you say? Sorry?
We gotta hide. We gotta be careful. We gotta hide.
She nods and just like, but wait, right now, where do we hide?
Treeland now. In snow. Here, use this. And he like brings up like a handful of mud. Like already like starts to smear it over his arms. Like a little bit over his face, like just adding another layer of years of grime.
How much do we like think further back hear or see of this happening?
I think at this point, since nothing had been happening for a while, just a little while ago, you crept up to like the tree line just at the edge of the pond, yeah, there, and you definitely heard sometimes this dwarf raise his voice. You might not have heard everything he said, but like a few words here and there. It's pretty confusing, but Sarek seems
We saw this like
okay.
annihilating tear in reality that's
That indeed is pretty hard to miss.
Goddamn.
When in that moment, Starbucks will just start moving and hide, and just tell them to also hide.
if he's gonna be like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Oh, Jab, here. Quick,
Arius jumps down on the frozen ice and like continues to like smear things over himself, and then he crawls in underneath this frozen surface of the ice and the bridge itself, and in there he scrunches up into a little fetal position and continues to mumble to himself about buck trees.
It's so difficult. You can just see Starbucks can't really make words.
Do you like approach us towards the tree line, or
Wait, what? Sorry?
do you like approach us towards the tree line, or
Yeah, no, yeah.
so we okay. Then the approach probably be like, what's going on? Is like you guys parted?
Yeah.
And he just jumped under the bridge. Why is there like a tear in reality?
Yeah.
I really don't know. It's so far. It's been like Starbucks keeps just trying to make words, but nothing comes up. Like it's hard to see him like this, but it seems like something happened to him. Something about the key, and then he opened that, but it's something that I never imagined seeing it. Then he asked for help, and I know he's crazy right now, but there was a little bit of him inside, so I told him that we will actually help.
Help with what exactly?
Didn't really explain it, but told us to hide. So here we are. Don't know if something has to happen or that whatever it is, seems like he actually needed and really deep inside he remembers things, but really don't remember the rest. After you can just see Starbucks just it's obvious that she's trying to really keep to herself, like trying to avoid any tears or anything.
We'll figure it out. The fact that he can still he didn't shoot any lightning bolts and
Yeah.
he recognized you somewhat. That's like a good sign, right? So
Didn't recognize me.
I mean, you guys were able to talk. That's a plus. That means we can maybe prevent him from creating more tears into reality or something. I don't know. Help him with the key in a door. I mean, he should have a lot of knowledge if we think what he, if we think about what he might have done in Barovia already. Did he say anything about
Nothing.
that? Like,
No. You pretty much couldn't talk to him, and really tried to just keep him calm, but no matter what, it was impossible to do anything. And
so, what do you want to do now? What's your plan? You want to try to talk to him a little bit more? Is that our idea to
Fine.
take him with us?
for now, let's just wait what this thing does.
Okay. Do you get any scent of it? What it might be?
I really don't know.
Right.
This is just. I really.
Wait, I forgot that you cast detect magic.
Actually,
Yeah.
Whoa! Things went a little bit
Whoa.
faster. But you have been
Now
a
I
little bit
remember.
emotionally out there. But like when you look back at, well, you can't really see Arius anymore, but you kind of know where he is. That swirling tear in reality. There is a strong vibe of conjuration coming from it.
Oh.
Big vibe.
Yeah. Someone in a bottle, conjuration, makes sense.
Well, who could have thought?
Ah. So far, let's see what actually comes out from that thing.
Something's gonna come out from that. Oh no.
Really don't know, but at this point, I don't know what to do.
Right. Hiding it is. It's not like we were doing anything different before.
It's something. Just when during this time, did the portal change or anything, or is just being there?
Just being there. Wait, let me give you a little bit more context. How it looked before, like the line of blue light, like jagged and like almost like a lightning bolt that then widens into a scar, was like crackling of energy. That was very Arius magic-esque, right? But then when it was like done and open, that black smoke came out and then it changed personality.
I mean, he said he carries this around, so it's a spell. To keep something somewhere.
But my main question is why hiding if nothing's actually happened to that? And this point, I might think maybe also another person.
You guys like tell us about like all the things that were said at this time where we're like hiding stuff about.
I think Daphne will, but Starbucks will just like
Yeah,
couldn't
Daphne will
make
probably
anything.
fill us in a bit about all the stuff.
So the Vox memos, right?
Seems like that's. I mean, you guys know a bunch of languages. Is that like something? Another language? I think it is, right?
Is it, Bexxy? Do I understand? Is there double meaning there?
Oh god, now I need to decide what Latin comes from. Fuck. Yes, according to, like, everybody knows a little bit of Celestial, you know, as you do.
Oh, I mean,
Daphne does! Daphne does!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she can say that in Celestial it translates to voice memory.
Voice memory. A memory of sort? Like a.
I don't trust the voice memory. You know, that makes sense, I guess. Some sort of. The voice is also what Dania talked about at the wedding. That there's a voice telling her to do it. Thing. Maybe that also was a fox melon, or more than that even. Yeah. I guess whatever is coming out is the key. He said he can't hold the key.
Can't hold the key and not remember, not trusting the boys.
Something about sorting books.
Pretty much, you can just see that Styrax is actually just. It's not her usual like serious face. It's more like it's shown that she's really sad and just pretty much seeing him in that state. Even just probably just looking not to the portal, more to the bridge where he's under.
I think we'll let like a minute or like 5 pass just to see if something's happening. And if not, then you will probably like ask if we should approach again.
For now, we can just wait, but one of you should go check on the other two.
We're gonna be fine. Far enough away. I don't wanna get any closer.
Yeah, but without news from us, they might come closer and
Definitely get a message.
alright.
I am not gonna leave you guys alone when there's whatever things happening over there is around. You sure we shouldn't just try to talk to him again?
We will wait, and if sometime happens and nothing happens, I will approach myself again.
Eventually you will have to know that we're all are around. If you wanna help him.
I would prefer not letting him see more people than Daphne and I, because the first time he really tried to run away.
see.
I mean, Soul, you got some magic in you, make him more calm, maybe?
I could maybe force him to calm down, but I could attempt to.
You also force him to remember.
I mean, and maybe, but
He doesn't
specifically not.
he doesn't remember, and I'm gonna bring him to that pool.
Oh, that's not a bad
Oh.
idea.
Okay.
That's good thinking.
We need rope, essentially, and I believe Daphne has a lot of rope.
Yeah. Okay, Bexxy, we wait for a bit and see if something's happening.
How long do you wait?
Staros will wait 5 minutes.
5 minutes is good. See if something's happening. See if there's any change in the mist.
No, just hangs out there.
You can see Starbucks.
Actually, give me a perception intelligence, everybody.
Everybody.
I changed my mind. Everybody.
Daphne will give guidance to stars.
Okay, nobody
Perception.
responded. I feel so betrayed.
Sorry, but I felt like that's gonna
Daphne
get you
crits
copyright,
because-
so I was like,
Got 21.
Ah, I see. You curse.
oh,
Holy shit.
oh, I didn't expect for me to
Mystery.
have that high of a perception.
You
Oh,
got crit
it's the-
21, a normal 21, and then a 26.
Oh, it's the fucking headband of intelligence. Okay,
Yeah.
that's so weird.
I just realized I did it exactly the wrong way around for some reason. Leo, hit that 20, and then
Wow.
Daphne hit 17. Yes. But I psyched myself out because I was at Daphne, so...
Wow.
Wigs.
You're not kidding. That's such a.
Also, even though I brought 21, I'll make Starbucks fail because he's just looking at the areas more than the portal.
True.
Or anything.
True. Well, Leo and Soul, you do notice that that swirling crack in reality is somewhat smaller than it was before. It's shrunk.
Small?
It's shrunk.
Oh. The portal is gotten smaller.
And you guys are sure we can't, I mean... If that's like the key and maybe you can't, like... I mean... Should we try to, like... do some magic to capture it? Do you guys have some magic to capture it?
So far, I know is, of course, it's conjuration, but at this point, I really don't have anything.
I just feel like...
Unless I don't know if something like that will work and will pull a soul, the empty soul gem.
The size diminishes again. This time, actually, Arius crawls out, and he starts to approach it with like a trembling hand. Then he gets super duper scared and take like a step back, and he starts like fretting back and forth.
Oh, I guess that's how he carries it around.
As Starbucks stands up and just starts going down, like
I mean, Daphne's definitely gonna follow, and I think even Leo is going to definitely follow.
Leo, you want me to cast invisibility on you?
Oh my god, yes.
Go ahead.
I always wanted to be invisible.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'll use my my thing to cast invisibility, my racial to Leo.
He's not considered invisible.
Thank you.
Okay.
Starrock's approaching. It's just like,
Oh,
what?
Just get
What?
there you are again. It's the key, the key, the key.
If
The door, not forever. The door die.
you
Don't have enough
told
strength to
us
cast
to
door.
hide,
Yes, they're always watching. Always be on the move. All right. The mice with wings, always watching.
Starrock holds Haru's shoulders, just trying to keep him still. Now, explain everything slowly.
One second, as I'm checking up a mechanical thing.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I remember we have a conversation
No, we
about
had
like
the conversation.
I'm able to cast invisibility as a free action to someone else. I thought so as well, Adrian. That's why I didn't like cast
When you
invisibility other than
reach
myself.
5th total level, you can cast this visibility spell once. A soul master may gain the ability to do so when you finish a long rest.
Yeah.
And casting invisibility allows
Invisibility.
you
Yeah,
to
no.
make
It,
them
you
casting
can, you're
someone
able to
else.
cast it to someone else. Wordy.
Yeah. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. You catches him and tries him to calm down, and he like tries to like breathe. Key. Important key. I have key. Key. Hand.
Okay, you have
Key
the
tiring.
key in your hand.
Key tiring.
Can you give me the key?
No, key is mine. Nobody can take my key. Key, door, my bookshelf. I haven't been up there. I don't like being up there, but it's not in disarray.
What?
Battles are back and forth.
Starbucks
The
again
words are all
goes like
scrambled.
on. Starbucks goes on one knee and just to keep on Eris just hide. If we go together, would you like to go? Together with you.
It's dangerous. It's scary. My bookshelf cannot. I must organize my
What?
bookshelf.
What is inside the bookshelf?
Up there, everything up there, and he points to his head.
Daphne, send a message to Saul to tell him to go back to Kreska.
Why you be talking about not? Okay, what else should I tell him? Why? We need some reasoning behind.
I'm not leaving both of them. They are bad. If we don't do this now, there's no other chance.
Friends, good, dangerous.
We should just. And Starax points at the portal. Go through that.
Okay.
Can I-
Some
can
meta
I, like,
stuff
knock-
here. Some meta stuff. The window seems to be closing, so it's not open forever. He's saying it's hard for him to redo this. Maybe he cannot. He says it's dangerous.
Can I like knock a little rock into the sphere?
Yeah. You
Do
throw
what
a
happens
little
to the
rock.
if the rock survives or not?
it goes through the liquid and disappears. Doesn't
No sound of anything happening, like
well,
hitting
this is
something.
like a squelch sound, but no sizzling if you're asking about that.
I said, oh no.
I think. Yeah, I think Leo is also hearing this, of course, being close, and he's going to try not to have him here, but he doesn't really mind that much. He's going to say, I think we should all go. They can find a way to Krask if they need to. The wolves can help them.
Wolves! Wolves! No, where are the wolves?
I try to be silent about it. Can I make a wisdom check?
I mean, unless was this a message with
No, I can't.
with
cast
Daphne?
message.
Well, you're standing right there, and if Daphne and Cyrix can hear it, Elias can hear it.
It's a bit crazy, maybe. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think we should all go.
Voice
No,
from nothing.
it's-
Fox
it's-
Memo. We need to go. We need to go.
Keep going. He's invisible, but he's one of us.
You promise? No wolves.
I
No Vox
promise.
Memos.
I think
In-
Daphne's just gonna cast a message to Soul, just letting him know that Cyrix wants to go through the portal, whatever's going on over there, and he can decide himself if he wants to join or not. But she's definitely going to, and Daphne will also do it. So that's what she's gonna say to Soul.
Fuck.
As Cyrix trusted Daphne said, actually, you take them to Kresk.
I mean, she,
I
I guess she's putting out the option. She's like, you can bring the others to Krask. We will be going into the portal. Whatever is gonna happen over there.
What? That's crazy. That's something I would do. No. I need to bring them back to Kresk. We don't think they will be safe with the wolves, and I'm sure they will hate for them to get just left behind. I'll stay here and bring them back safely.
Definitely just nods to you in the distance. Puts a hand on Styric's shoulder. It's the message. We should be going before the thing closes, I guess.
In that case, we are settled. We are going with you.
No die. Up there. I don't want to go up there, but I have to go up there. Bookshelf.
And Styrax steps into the portal.
Splitting the party! Oh my
You
god!
had the option to come with us.
No, but for me, but
Totally not giving an
No,
excuse for
no.
Hess to miss another session.
no. I felt it's right. I think it's something what Soul would do. So, yeah. But damn, Soul would also have that impulse thinking of like jumping into the portal head on. It's like.
Arias looks around, takes a big gulp of air, and he tries to put on a brave face. But as he goes up and touches the surface of the portal, he has to look away and close his eyes, but he gets pulled in as well. So, as you return to Nyanka and Milivoy, they're first of all surprised to see you, and then Nyanka goes, so, what's going on? What's happening?
Well, the rest of the party are going somewhere, and I'm now responsible for making sure you guys gets back to Crest safely.
What? You're not. Where are they going?
Honestly, I don't know. It's probably a crazy wizard's hideout.
I will pretend like I know what that means.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it either. Come on, let's go. Before we need to get back to Crest before night falls.
He puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "You're gonna leave them?" He's the Saint Leonard. Doesn't he need your help?
Well, I'm sure they're able to handle themselves, and honestly, I think I need some time alone. Let's head back, shall we?
Out of game. I need to make sure you're making the right decision here, Hess. We're gonna go on a bender for maybe 4 episodes?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I felt that this is what Soul needed because he keep saying that they need to take a break, and it feels like this is the break that he's been waiting for. And also, I felt like this is
You
the
will
right
only
decision.
you will only be missing 1 episode when you're off on vacation. So that
Yeah.
means that when you're back from vacation, you need to sit out another 2-3 episodes.
That's fine for me.
Alright.
It just felt right.
Okay.
We got
Um,
an easy 1 episode.
then, as yeah, okay, I will have to do it this way then. As the party goes through one after the other through that surface of black tar, that exuding black mist that is slowly closing in on itself, facing whatever mystery is beyond. Soul turns his back to whatever comes their way, picks up this lost gravedigger trying to find redemption and protect, and failed to protect the people that he, his siblings that he promised to bring back, and Nyanka, the lost child of Kresk, the only child in history probably who has returned home after being taken by the Red Fang's actions. And as sunset slowly sets on the misty world of Barovia, we will have to end tonight's episode there.
Yay!
Cause we then need Suko to join us. Cause I don't wanna just be 2. We had to be 3.
Do a session.
So yeah, yes, it has to be that way. Okay. Interesting. All right.